I should probably open up the bot command that will do this. What's up, Robert? Lighthouse, it's going okay. I'm in the mood for Brawl. Exemplar Invictus. So you can submit one for the deck roasting. You can submit one deck a month. If you submit multiple, I do not track them. They just get ignored. So you can submit one a month, and so I would pace it out yourself. If you submit them all at once, it just simply won't do anything. Beefcake Emperor, thank you for the 8 months in a row. You are the big dog, my friend. Welcome back to the dog home. Shadow Walker, thank you for the 4 months. It is in fact gooning time. The fact that I'm against Gwyn hurts me, because it means we are very quickly going to be in extreme danger. I mean, I guess River's Rebuke will save us as long as they don't have a haste enabler. Lighthouse, I saw that there was I saw people were talking about the Brawl enabling, or the Brawl matchmaking. I have not looked into what any of the specific weighting is, but it was certainly something that I think most Brawl players would know to be intuitively true. Although it is interesting that we can now see the proof of it. Oh, this is going to be just such a good River's Rebuke. We don't need them. No blocks, please. Don't use the treasure. Black, blue, red. Black. No treasure usage, because I'm going to need to fucking River's Rebuke you in 2 turns. Bob Carnes, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Doghouse. The Mighty Roosh, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the dog home, my friend. So we already have on Twitch a raffle going to participate in the viewer games. You just have to hit exclamation point raffle to join the queue. I think I do Rakdos Locket. And then I still don't want to use my treasure yet in case I need it later. What's up, Will? Now I will also point out this Brawl deck is not particularly good. I built this Brawl deck to get around the Arena Brawl matchmaking. I built it with shitty cards on purpose so that it wouldn't get tagged. Apart from the commander. Can somebody explain to me what is crazy about the Brawl matchmaking? Because I know that there is matchmaking based on the commander you pick and then on cards you pick, and that seems honestly, that seems highly reasonable to me. I think that is a good thing, and Brawl should continue doing it. And the fact that it is secret is also good. Alright, please get all of this shit out of my face. A lot of powerful cards are underweighted. That is interesting. That is interesting to me. I did hear that, Paradox Engine was weighted really low. Also, Ephemeral Eel and Joey Hutt, thank you both for your subs. Ephemeral Eel, 6 months in a row, my friend. Welcome back to the dog home. And Joey Hutt, welcome to the dog home for the first time. Christmas, thank you for the 350-bit cheer. I stole their Tef Pro. Holy fuck, that makes me happy. Holy fuck, does that make me happy. Okay, let's loot monger. The raffle is for viewer games. Take a land, I guess. We do not need card draw anymore. Oh, a sword? Yes, please. And then... honestly, fuck that guy. Jam, I'm doing pretty well. It's a pretty good day today. I slept until like I had work off from my day job today. I slept for like 20 hours. I'll be honest. I slept for an obscenely long time. I very much needed it. Oh, they got Espers. How the fuck am I matched against this deck? I guess I have Flint and everything. Oh, that non-basic land walk is gonna keep fucking me. Let's see. Yeah, I would like to... oh, fuck yes. Get shit on. I mean, I think out cold is just the best thing here. I'll pay. And then I'll pay again. Yeah, 2 crime lands, thank you very much. Public thoroughfare, tap that. And then we'll just swing all the way in. Because I don't think they get... we can bounce at least one thing, which I don't think they know about. Dr. Doom 3D, thank you for the 5 months in a row. It has been a while since you caught me live. I've had a lot of technical issues. I've had a ton of technical issues that I've been having to kind of work around, and so the... oh, what's that sword do? Them making a wolf could fuck me. Them making a wolf could definitely fuck me. Let me turn on... alright, personal questions back on. Rant is back on. Viewer games are back on. We will be pulling from the raffle as well, though. Get out of here, Spotify. Okay, so I need to get 6 damage through, which is honestly not too hard. This sword does not get me past any of that stuff. Interesting. Alright, Jam, hit me with that personal question, my friend. Bobby, yeah, the cards in your... so the cards in your deck affect your Brawl matchmaking, but more than that, the commander you pick also affects it. So it's not just the cards in your deck. Seranify, I don't think I optimized my deck, but I did make protection from blue. Okay. So that's the only thing not protected from blue. So we'll bounce that. I don't think it matters because I need to kill them on this turn or die. Do I have any pirates? Rogue. Rogue. No! Okay. We'll take this guy anyway. So they're going to get 4 back. So I need to do 8. Which is 4, 6, 7. Not quite enough. But if I equip this to one of my weaker things, I think it is enough. If I can't count, I can't count. Tennis over badminton all the way. I have a crime land, but it would enter tapped, and I think I needed to use the mana to get the sword on. I think the crime land would have also done it, but the sword did it by more, so therefore I'm right and all of you are wrong. Let's make sure to keep that in mind. Marchesa and Jasper is pretty fucked up, yes. Marchesa, when you get Marchesa and Jasper resolved, it's pretty bad. Joey Hutt, you are our first winner. Please send me your gamer tag and we will play. Only Zaku, thank you very much for the kind words. Thank you for coming by the stream today. Tennis is losing to badminton 22-40. Yeah, I mean, badminton's fine, but badminton is like what you play when you're bad at tennis. No, I don't think anybody plays badminton aspirationally. I think they accept badminton because they do not like or cannot run enough to play tennis. Come on, OBS. Don't be like that. Joey Hutt, we are still waiting for your gamer tag. So Salad One, if you get here first, you can play first. But between Joey Hutt and Salad One, those are our first two up. Getting picked takes you out of the raffle. If you didn't get picked, you do not need to re-enter. I forgot badminton existed until right now. I've never done that with tennis. True. Confused why the deck rating nonsense is seeming format agnostic. So Jordan, it's not that it's format agnostic, it's that the only one it really matters for is Brawl, because that doesn't have, because it's not like truly competitive. There's no ranked Brawl. Jeanette 27, thank you for that Prime sub. I appreciate those Bezos bucks. But like if I went to go play like standard, you know, standard or played ranked, they could just match me based off what rank I was, or in standard they could match me roughly based off my win rate. Brawl, there is no way to do ranked, and so the only way for them to do it is to have a like secret elo kind of based off your cards. And I think that's better than win rate, because win rate is Magic is secretly just rock paper scissors. Like some deck archetypes fold to other deck archetypes very easily, even if the deck is like not strictly better than the other deck. And so I think it makes sense to take a number of cards and weight them as to like, oh, this card is particularly game warping, and so it makes more sense to. I only like good mitten. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate your input. For also anybody on TikTok, we are streaming live on Twitch, and that is how you can enter the viewer game raffle. So if you are interested in playing against me, make sure to hop over to Twitch. Amazonian went through a pretty wild Reddit thread about Brawl matchmaking. That was crazy. Okay, maybe I'll look at that too. This is a good hand. Giganta? What the fuck am I playing against? Kakaru, all of the commander requests are reviewed via TikTok and YouTube comment sections. Wait, your collection plays a part of it? That doesn't make sense to me. I understand the collection of like whatever deck you are actively playing being part of it. I do not get your overall collection being a part of it. Let's see. No. I don't know what land you're searching for. I don't trust you though. No, we have a mana rock. We don't need it. Give me your hand. I will probably, if you have elves and ramp, I will probably need this more than you need this. Please give that to me. King Creepa, that is a good potential justification, is players with bigger collections have played longer and are likely better in general. Can win rate really be relied upon when Brawl Lelia will mulligan 4 times and scoop? The more I learn about hidden values, the more it sounds not bad. No, like, it is good. People will get, like... I don't know if anybody's... I haven't heard of anybody being actually mad about it. I've only heard of, like... I've only heard people being like, wow, this is, like... This is a crazy thing that is happening, and that makes sense to me. I think if anybody is upset about it, that's whack to me. I don't think anybody should be upset. But I think it is kind of like, wow, that's so, like, interesting to learn. Hey, can you play something for me to commit a crime against, please? Oh, wait, am I getting fucking mazes ended? Oh, no, I'm gonna get mazes ended. Oh, fuck. Okay. That's fine. We'll figure it out. I do think that makes it better that I killed that reclaimer then. 2 damage clock, not very good. Yeah, let's get to some... Oh, God. Yeah, we did not want to draw those. You thought it was Giganta, but it was control pile into land when true. Jordan, like, what cards? What cards are weighted weirdly high in the Brawl matchmaking? Pass. Fuck you. Zenith Flare? What the hell does Zenith Flare do? Tybalt's Trickery is the 2nd highest rated card in the 99. That's correct. Yeah, fuck off, please. Tybalt's Trickery being rated super high is correct, because the only times I have personally seen Tybalt's Trickery get used is for horseshit combo decks. And I understand some of you may be using Tybalt's Trickery just as a red counterspell, but every time I've seen Tybalt's Trickery played, it was against literally the worst people ever. Alright, 11 turn clock, baby. Let me look up what Zenith Flare does. I believe this. I believe that this is bullshit somehow. The one thing I will disagree with is I do remember seeing Paradox Engine was rated like unforgivably low. Don't have a counterspell. Don't have a 1-mana counterspell for me. Thank you. Bah. Oh, damn, they got a card. It's in my non-combo Lelia deck. Yeah. Engine is low in the 99, but pretty much every engine combo commander is in Hellcue. That makes sense to me. Paradox Engine is at 9 out of 0 to 45. We may have to get involved. We may have to look into this. Kakaru Ryugasaki, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the dog home, my friend. What's my opinion on the current state of Fortnite? I I've seen that people are like weirdly mad about the new season, presumably because it makes building not nearly as good, which is a good thing. Fuck you builders. I play zero build because I'm a dirty casual. Okay, you win. Good game. I pay. Go ahead. And then the next winner is going to be Karma. Go ahead and send that challenge whenever you are ready. If we're not still friends, because I have to do a relatively regular pruning of my friends list, go ahead and give me your gamer tag again. Bobby, I've not been streaming Fortnite. I used to play Fortnite casually. I think I've streamed it once or twice. Are they not at 10 gates yet? Okay. Let's see. Well, how much more do they need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, they're 1 gate short. Okay. Okay. You got there, Sheldon. Good game. People who have played Fallout 4, I'm considering getting the game on Steam. Should I just get the base game? Your actual bet? What was the bad? I assumed that it was just like you had it, but we had not fully seen it. Were you actually out of gates? I had 9. Well, right, but like, and I counted that I had 10. Oh, okay. Yeah. Zenith Flow is a nasty deck in Standard, but it's really not an issue in Brawl, so it shouldn't be worth 216 points in Brawl. I gotta look at some of these Brawl weightings. The real M-pads, I don't think I've been hit with stacks yet. I generally, if you play stacks in the Brawl viewer games, I generally just concede on the spot because I'd rather play with more people and see more decks. When I play, I've been hit with stacks plenty of times in off-stream games, and that's not really a big deal because I don't mind stacks that much. But when I'm trying to play for entertainment value, I just kind of give it. You don't need to apologize for that deck, Salad. I have my deck is also my fun deck, and it is built to interact with things that are very much not the deck you had. So it was a very weird pool noodle game where I was not able to do much about it, but I did like it. Thank you for the hydrate. Is there enough stacks on Arena to be a good deck? You can't really make a true stacks deck. The best you can do is you can make a tempo deck that uses a lot of stacks pieces. Like Thalia and the Gitrog monster, you can make something that is appreciably close to a stacks deck. Oh, hold on. Let me open up YouTube. It looks like I missed a super chat, which I feel very badly about. This hand is mega keepable. Zinniambine, thank you for this $6.90 super chat. Nice. I tried running stacks in EDH. No one had fun. Reformed Esper player, now Grixis player. No Thoracle BS here. Yeah, the thing about stacks in Commander is that you really, like, it's very unnecessary until you are playing at pretty high power. Michael, anybody can play against me, but I'm currently, the raffle system is through Twitch, because that's where the bot is live. So you need to come over to Twitch to use the ! Raffle command, but I'm playing against everyone. Oh, Jesus, it's Muldrotha. Okay. Stacks and Commander is fine as long as you have a presentable win condition. Yeah, that is also often a problem. I think my Commander's just gonna die here, but I also... yeah, make him... Removal for Grenzo. Grenzo's the real commander of this deck. I wanted to do a Heist deck, but I wanted to have all the Heist cards. And so I put Marchesa at the head, but her trigger is really just to flick through my deck like Walmart Gambit until I can get to all the Heist cards. I'm gonna block correctly to not trigger Ghoulish Procession. And then we'll Otawara. I do still need one more land. Okay, naturalize, fraying fucking sanity. I'll probably need naturalize at some point, and I'll probably need murder at some point. Thank you very much for the cards, bestie. Damn, actually, that's crazy. That's crazy. I will, in fact, pocket murder. Fuck! No attacks. And then we probably just opt on the next turn. So they are going for mill. Freebooter is useless here. I opted too early. I was supposed to do that on my next turn. Because now they get the Gloom Hunter for totally free. If I faced a Muldrotha Primal Surge deck, I don't know what Primal Surge is, so no. Alright, so we Grenzo. Yeah. Ooh, Grave Exile. Honored Heirloom, put this in all your Brawl decks. It's always good. I'm totally down to mill 2 a turn. I have 78 cards in my library. I do not care about milling 2 a turn. I very much care about them having extra card draw. Dude, Roosh, you have no fucking idea. So, on ETB and Upkeep, you Heist, which Heist is a bullshit mechanic. It could be fair, except they have really overtuned it. Heist lets you look at 3 non-land cards, so 3 playable cards from their deck, and then you get to keep 1, and it's color fixed. And that wouldn't be turbo bullshit if not for the fact that Grenzo made it so that you could play a card that you don't own for free once a turn. So, like, Fraying Sanity, I get for free if I play it. You're guaranteed to hit. You're guaranteed to get value because it's guaranteed to be free. That's crazy. Anyway. Yeah, like the Heist on ETB is probably the like way too much thing. He is 6 mana in Rakdos, but Hexproof and Menace. Interesting. And when you combine it with When you combine it with Marchesa, it gets really crazy because it's a crime every single turn. Yeah, I'll take tribute to the World Tree. Jordan, thank you so much for gifting the 5 tier 1 subs. I appreciate that very much, my friend. Welcome to the dog home, or welcome to dog heaven. Sure, I'll pay more mana and get more stuff into my hand. Fuck this land. Take your ramp. That's my ramp now. Okay, I can't Thoughtseize you, but I will kill you now. Committing a heist is a crime. What a world we live in. True. Any ideas off the top of your head they could have done to balance the heist mechanic? I think if they were gonna do all hits, they should have done... I don't even feel bad for you. If they were gonna do all hits, they probably could have done only 2 hits instead of 3 hits. I think having it be you always get non-land cards and you get to see 3 every turn is too strong. I think heist should work like plot and you wait a turn. I think that's very possible. You could also do only play until end of turn, or even only play... You could do it like that one werewolf bitch that is only play on a turn that you have successfully committed a heist. Because there's that one werewolf that's like, you can only play these cards when you've attacked with a werewolf, and that would still make Grenzo a totally reasonable value engine, since you would heist every turn, and you would continue re-upping the heist. But there is a lot of, like... I feel like it should have had a mana value thing. No, then it would have been unplayably bad. Like, the thing that people do not appreciate, and apparently the thing that Wizards does not appreciate enough about theft, is that theft is incredibly sensitive to being either way too powerful or way too weak. Also, Zinionbine, thank you for the $13.37 super chat. I'd spoil my deck for the upcoming deck roast, but the meanest card I run is Toxrill and Cursed Totem. It's the most fun but scary I could make it, honestly. Cursed Totem is... Activated abilities of creatures can't be activated. That's strange. Oh, so you can't sack a slug? Or it's Toxrill Stack, which is fucking awful. Data Aladdin, 20-bit cheers. So you got rid of the custom card roast. It will be coming back. I am very tired today and don't trust myself to roast the best I could. Dade, you are up for the viewer game, though. But, like, one thing they absolutely could have done with Heist is they could have made it only hit 2. They could have made it able to hit lands and then prevented you from casting lands. Oh, Rick, you redeemed a rant. Thank you for checking me on that. Please give me a rant topic, and we will get right to it. Emperor Sloth, thank you as well for your Prime sub. Welcome to the dog home, my friend. My man slept 20 hours and is still tired as hell. Mauled really is the most relatable MTG creator. Well, there's been like... Yeah, my sleep schedule's been trashed for a couple days. The card Endless Whispers. So Rick, I do not do rants about specific cards, because that just becomes de facto roasting, which I do not do on demand. So if you have a different rant you would like me to do, something that is vaguely Magic related, I'll do that. Yes, we can refund you. Yes. And then date, I'll pull another winner. Mitch the Ninja, you are up. And as a reminder, if you do not get pulled, you do not need to re-enter. Jim LePage! Is that the real you, Jim? I know none of us Magic creators on TikTok get blue check marks, so it's impossible to tell if you're just an imposter. He's got the lovable little face. But anyway, why is Dropbox open? Mauled, gun to your head, name the 3 hottest planeswalkers. Liliana, Chandra. Who's the... I'm thinking of them. What's her... Lillian? Hold on. No, Vivian. So, Mitch, if we're already friends on MTG Arena, you just send me... Yeah, this one. Right here. Side shave could literally kill me. 10 out of 10. Oh, what's up, Jim? How's it going? It's good to see you. I hope you've been well. So, Mitch, just drop your MTG Arena gamer tag into the chat, and then I will add you as a friend, or you can add me, 420 Booty Wizard #15929. If you do not want to drop your name into the chat. Pitiless Carnage is okay. I don't really think I'm... Alright, I have your tag. I'll be sending you a friend request. And then let me know what format you want to play. I mostly have Brawl decks. You can certainly attempt to play a non-Brawl format with me. For now, I'm going to assume that we're running Brawl. Gamer grades, what is my least favorite game mechanic? I'm going to say anything that has come out of Alchemy. Part of the point of this Brawl deck is to show off how famously terrible Heist is as a mechanic, even in Singleton where you can only have 5 Heist cards. Like, of all the things, like, Perpetual pisses me off, Conjure pisses me off. The only thing that I have been okay with is Seek. I think Seek is like the best. Yeah, if we could replicate this in paper, this would be a pretty okay mechanic. Everything else makes me very sad. Do I even... I think Brainstorm saves the hand. If it was not for Brainstorm, I would not keep this. Slurp up, baby. Colin Beal, thank you for the hydrate. Wayfarer's Bauble. Oh, this is a fair deck. Oh, this is a fair deck. What you got in there? What you got in that hand? Finale of Revelation. Okay. Anything that lets you draw and make a treasure in Vadrik gets busted very quickly. I know that particularly well. Yeah, Goblin, this hand still is really risky, and now we're saved because... Oh, wait. I'm going to Brainstorm first. Okay, what 2 cards don't I want? Grim Hireling, probably too slow. I don't think I need Burn Down the House. Doesn't matter, because we're shuffling these away. Joe also, would I rant about individual mechanics like Conjure and Draft from a playbook? Yeah, I've done that before. Heartless Nobody, if you want to play a game of Brawl with me, head over to twitch.tv, or Twitch. I'm Maldhound on Twitch as well. So come find me there, and that is how you can enter the raffle to play a game with me. Do I risk letting them untap? I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna be greedy in the name of content and let you get a turn off with your guy. No. Okay. I'm never making a content play again. I'm killing you on sight every time. I am never being this generous in my life again. This was such a mistake. I should not. Oh no, not resolve all. I need to pay for this. I'll take the surveil. Salad One, thank you for that personal question, redeem. And then Gray Fox, you have a rant. Joe Salsa, you have a viewer game. So Joe, do let me know if we are friends on Arena or not. If we are not, I'll need to add you. If we are, just send a request in, and then we'll play after this game. TG Prop, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the dog home, my friend. Salad, I used to watch a ton of anime. I watch a lot less now because I'm busy with content, which is awesome. I am never letting you cook again. We are friends. So I'm now getting back into it. Now the only issue is, like, as I watch anime, I really want to make content about it. So my speed at watching it is gated by how quickly I can do rants about it. Alright, so Vadrik is now functionally uncastable, which is exactly where we want him. Rant request, dieting, thoughts, opinions, etc. Oh yeah, I can rant about dieting. Oh baby. Yeah, I'll greed out. Dump my counterspell mana. Fuck a land. Give me heat. Fuck a land, give me heat. Let me pay. I don't have any pirates, so I think I'm okay to wait on this. Yeah, I would love a 5/5 monkey. And then we just hold up counterspell mana in case they try to board wipe us. Breaches does count himself. I'll let you cook. Well, no, I'm just gonna beat you to death, yeah. Good game. And the fun thing about Breaches counting himself is you can make something not block, and then you get a crime trigger. Man just wanted to play as commander. True, and I've been cooked by Vadrik too many times to allow them to cook. Mitch, it happens. I've done it to myself many times. Good game though. Kraken, Brawl is like 1v1 commander, so it's close. It kind of scratches the ish. Oh, if Vadrik stuck would have won, I'm very glad I did not let you cook then. Joe Salsa will get... Okay, so... Here's my thing about dieting. I, formerly relatively elite level athlete. I was a rower. My back has long since given out. But there were multiple times in which I was trying to make it to world championships, training for Olympic trials, yada, yada, yada. I've been through a lot of food shit. Most dieting is made up. Dieting is very similar to working out in the sense of the most important aspect of dieting is to find something that you can either be passionate about or simply good at adhering to. Like, a lot of people will talk about, like, personally, I do the best on Carnivore, which is meat only. But frankly, I like how vegetables and carbohydrates taste, and so I don't adhere to it all the time, even though it's not the best thing in the world for me. This is such a greedy hand. Uh, and in general, like, everybody talks about how some things are so core in dieting, like certain macronutrients or certain micronutrients are so important. And other than like protein being important, and even that just to like, oh, don't duress me, bro. Just getting over the floor with your protein is really enough that it's like, whatever is going to make you stick to the diet is what matters, and nothing else fucking matters. I personally do the best on like carnivore and keto or near keto. Rick, the difference between carnivore and keto is about entering ketosis, which is making your body's primary fuel source be fat. Carnivore is about eating all meat. And whether you are in ketosis or not, it doesn't matter. A lot of times in carnivore, you won't be on ketosis because you will go through a process known as gluconeogenesis, in which your body actually breaks down the excess protein into glucose. And so your primary fuel source can remain glucose for the most part. What if you fucked off forever with that? But you're just converting all of this excess protein you eat into glucose. Like when I was eating carnivore, I was eating probably like 300 to 400 grams of protein a day. But really, you can eat whatever the fuck. Well, obviously not whatever you want. You can eat any number of reasonably healthy things, so long as you are adhering to the diet. And everything else is just made up influencer bullshit. I am not letting you get a single creature. All game. No. Rakdos aristocrats will not be getting any aristocrats this day. I hate keto as a concept. It works, but everyone I've ever known cannot resist the siren song of cookies forever. That's true, and that's why I don't stay on carnivore, is I cannot resist the siren song of things that taste very good. That's crazy. There's no way you're putting us in a rubber room, Joe Salsa. Ooh, I am not getting the gasolina today. We probably just counterspell. Doesn't carnivore just give you the shits? It gives you the... So you're going to have 2 weeks of the worst poops of your life, and then you're going to have the best poops of your life for as long as you stay on carnivore. That's generally how it's worked for me, is when you go to carnivore, you do dump all of the carbohydrates in your body, and carbohydrates are often linked to... Hold on. What's this person doing? What's this fucker doing? Okay. Carbohydrates are stored with water in your muscles. And so as you dump all the carbs, you dump a lot of water. And that water has to come out somewhere, and it can't all be your pee. And so you do poop a lot, and it is very bad, and it's horrible for 2 weeks. And then after 2 weeks, all that water is out. And then it's like the best gut and metabolic health you will ever experience. What is happening? Whatever, give me your deck. This is another heist card, which is totally fucking bogus. Mustachio, thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. Alright. Yeah, I'll just take your little thing. Bah! What's happening is the opponent is making 2 1/1s with extra steps. Fairest token making deck I have played against in my life. How do you have the thing pop up to order triggers? I think it's some setting that you change where you have it in like a higher degree of control. Don't fall for it. I'm trying to trick you. Don't fall for it. Okay. Okay. Oh, they tricked me. Nice. I'll still pay to get my little card. Do I have 3 islands? 1, 2. Nope. I only have 1. Oh, fuck. Yeah, honestly, the reversal, definitely 2 points for the reversal. For the most part, I just don't want them to have Trash Master. Yeah, I only have 1 because Otawara is not a fucking island. They're so boofed. Oh no. They don't know about the ending of Brotherhoods. Goodbye. Good night, sweet prince. Yeah, give me Plaza. Well, yeah. I simply won't let you amass all over me. Simply won't do it. Oh, let's go ahead and pull the next winner too while we're getting close to the end of this game. Lighthouse, you are up next. So if we are not friends already, please hit me with your username and we can play our game. Rooster Gargaros, I need 4 to dump into that? That's crazy. We are. Sick. I sub. Imperialist, I've not shared this deck list anywhere. I've only had it for like a week. I think I built it last week because I was in a bad mood. Hey, you got it. Holy hell. This feels mean. It's like we're beating up on some dude who only opened packs from Lord of the Rings set and nothing else. They built... Listen, this is a very cute thematic deck that they built, and I've been playing this mean, shitty heist deck all stream. I don't know what the... They could have asked me to switch to something not bullshit. But this was very much like... I did not build this to do, like, generically good Grixis things which would win faster. I built that to use the heist core to use the heist cards and do a value grind. Like this deck winning is a 20-minute ordeal of me slowly draining the life out of you. Mitch, please do rejoin. Absolutely. All right, and then Ikari Gullwing, you got a rant about the Brawl waiting. So we're going to open that Reddit thread after this game. And then One True Willpower, please repeat that personal question because I don't think I saw it when you redeemed it. Oh, how do I feel about Modern Horizons 3, specifically the Flare cycle? I don't think the Flare cycle itself is the craziest thing. I think that I am disappointed in the degree to which Modern Horizons 3 seems to be a commander-focused product, and I think I made a YouTube and TikTok short about this, talking about how I feel like Modern Horizons 3 is going to be very responsible for power creep, but not in the ways that people typically think about. Like, I think there are plenty of commanders that are going to be kill on sight, but there have been kill on sight commanders from the end of time. I think there's a lot of trigger doublers and value engines and just generic synergy pieces that nobody's going to ban because they're not too strong. Nobody's going to rule zero them out because they're not explosive like Dockside, and they're not free cast spells. Like, people might rule zero out the flares because the flares are free to cast and do crazy shit. But like, I'm worried about the mana dorks, and I know that I hate on green all the time, but like Fanatic of Ronas, which is the 2 mana dork that adds 4 mana for the low price of you just having a big creature in green. Like, especially like green Stompy is just going to holy fuck. I think Conduit's going to be the biggest problem for me. They already have a Terramorphic Expanse, so Conduit's going to be bad for me. Yeah, Andy has Eternalize. And then there's like the new Elf Ball Commander that's also going to be ridiculous. Like, there's so many things that are going to speed up the average timeline of a casual game. And so I think when we talk about like casual games, I already think the 1 through 10 ranking system is ridiculous. But what I think is going to keep happening is decks that people would typically call 6s or 7s are going to get more and more pushed out of the game. The new Izzet counterspell is dope, and nothing's wrong with it, and nothing's ever been wrong with it, and Izzet needs it. Everything else is bad, though. I wish I played Modern, honestly, because it looks like it could be interesting for Modern. They used Bushwhack already. We'll crime, because we need to find a way to kill this fucking Omnath. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Give me that Leyline Binding. Boop. Let me play my land for turn. Let me beat you to death. Let me beat you to death. Hey, you don't want me to have a bullshit card? Don't put a bullshit card in your deck. Bear Jar, what are the rules obligations for the rants? Pretty much anything. Just don't do individual Magic cards. Okay. That's a pretty good play from them, because I do not have a lot of lands out. So it's going to be hard for me to sort of deal with this. Let's opt. Let's not. Fuck yeah, that's my goat. So they could Leyline Binding. I don't believe I have a way to deal with Leyline Binding, so I do not want to walk into it. What else you got? Ooh, these are all bad. I'll take Rampaging Brontodon and hope that they Leyline Binding me in an effort to get their closer back. Skyrat, yes, I can just... If I pull you, I can just skip over you. Oh, but they are probably waiting to Leyline Binding my commander. So I'll Flint and try to get them to do it early, and then I'll Planeswalker. And then I'll stop wasting my land drops to hold out for crime triggers, because we have most of what we need. We have most of what we need to win, we just need to not misplay the cards. Yeah, the Simic Bird... Oh, the Simic Bird in Commander is total bullshit. I don't know if it'll end up banned, but it will ruin many games. That's not great for me. That is not great for me. Yeah, you can have that. That was meant to be... Okay, Paradise Druid, so we have... I really needed you to give me something better than that. We do need to take Risen Reef, because that's gonna fuck us over time. We'll take that out to just remove one combatant totally. Then we probably just remove whatever's the most important. Can they play an extra? I'm gonna try to reset that with Blunder so that they can't get... Oh no, they still get to 3 anyway. No, I think they just win. Alright, so I'm gonna pull up the Reddit thread while they finish killing me. Bear Jar, hit me with that rant request. Yeah, that River's Rebuke really saved the game from them. Or for them. And I know that I have one in the deck, but if I don't get to it, then I'm just fucked. High school speech and drama. I will begin thinking about that while I look for MTGA Brawl Matchmaking Reddit. Alright. You got it, bro. Can somebody tell me if this is the right thread? No, this can't be the right thread. Who has the Reddit thread? GG's, Lighthouse. Ikari, thank you very much. Stanley, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Also, a reminder, if you're watching me on TikTok and you want to play against me, the raffle to play against me is happening on Twitch. So be sure to pop over to Twitch to watch and use the command ! Raffle. Modern gonna go through not as severe but a slight Eldrazi winter. That'll be interesting. Overall, generally positive. Thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Every day is Momir. Comments, okay. Is untap allowed on Twitch? I don't do those for viewer games because it just takes too long. This is arena only. Yeah, this does not seem like it. Showed Lyoko, thank you very much for the Twitch sub and exposing my eyeballs to that name. I appreciate those Bezos bucks very much. Welcome to the dog home, my friend. Yes, Briggs, I enjoy four-player Commander as well. Also, Znifer, you are the winner. It's literally the post from Amy's video. How the hell is this the how the hell does this talk about it though? Every day is Momir that the post is the post that started it all. Got it. Okay. So let's look through these comments. So they made a meme queue. Joe Salsa, good night, my friend. Thank you for coming by the stream. Okay, and then here we have the weight of everything. So this looks like the commander weights. So at the top is Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, Tajik Legion's Edge. That seems crazy to me. Hold on. It's the bad Tajik. That's interesting. Planeswalkers make sense. Torbran does make kind of sense. Magda makes sense. Brawl makes sense. Sithis makes sense. Holy fuck. Finn makes sense. Ragavan makes sense. Yeah, straight up, all of these are good. All of these are good decisions. I wish that they weren't. I hope that Wizards just doesn't change them in response to them being revealed. Sniper, my thing is 420 Booty Wizard, # 15929. Stanley Strickland. It's very possible you've played me before. Think of something really nasty and search it. Most of the nasty ones I play against I've already seen. I'm trying to think of where my commanders are. So New Marchese is not in there. Where's Tatyova? This is wrong. But okay. No wonder they let me just run over people with my Tatyova deck. Where is... Crazy. Crazy. The fact that they are... Oh, so they are just mad underrating landfall. Was that a Zusa that I saw down here? Yeah, so they're just letting the landfall players do whatever the fuck they want. Oh, but Satoru's down here too. Balmor makes sense. So they look like... It looks like they're giving a lot of weight to being able to establish board presence early. Or being able to do... Well, either being very good at control or being able to get a board presence early, because like Calyx, Lightpaws, Adeline, Sithis, Finn, Magda. Well, Magda's almost more combo. Go check the ones with negative values. Vaderbot, this list proves that Wizards is babying green, because it is super underweighting bullshit green landfall commanders. Yeah, Shigeki sucks. Old Stick Fingers, is that... I mean, I get... That almost makes sense because they don't give Stick Fingers the tools to combo here. Locust God makes sense. That dude is not very good. These three make sense. Giganta makes sense, since apparently the best thing you can do with Giganta is play Maze's fucking End. Snifert, I've accepted. Go ahead and give me... send me a challenge. I do not agree with this. Ugin is bullshit. Ugin is the same thing as my Marchesa deck, where it's just a fucking non-stop... God damn it. Don't do that. Where it's just a like fucking non-stop grind session to try to get through it. Alright, let's go back to this. Orval the Allform I will reluctantly accept in Commander. Yeah, Evelyn sucks. Yeah, Lord Xander sucks. Fuck Karn. He should be weighted 1800. Every version of Karn should be 1800, no matter how strong they are. I do not care. Fuck that guy. Fuck his stupid ass bald head. Fuck his shiny dome. Get him out of my life. Yeah, Bear Jar, I'm just still checking out the previous rant request. Okay. I think I can be... Yeah, I can be greedy and keep this. Never punished. Let's go! Please don't remove my shit. Okay, interesting. Hell yeah, give me that Doomblade. Doesn't die to Doomblade anymore, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I think I will Honored Heirloom. Goat Bear, thank you for the 2 months in a row with Prime. I appreciate those Bezos bucks. The something something don't love their neighbor. Very true. All right. I think I can be greedy and skip a land and just take Soul Transfer. Unfortunately, their Doomblade will not work against their deck, which sucks. I would like it to work against their deck. Yeah, Kraken, the Reddit thread is about how they handle the matchmaking. So I should go through and look at the types of decks I build and where they would get ranked. Okay. That's fine, because we will be suddenly edicting their ass. Yeah, give me your fucking deck. Hand me your deck right now. I'm gonna give it compliments as I beat you to death with it. So Lord Lost, the heist mechanic is look at 3 random non-land cards from your opponent's library, exile one of them, you get to cast it, and it is color fixed. Jam Donut, oh, submitted a personal question. What are your thoughts on trigonometry? I hate it. I'm good at math, and trig is one of those things where I'm like, no, people don't need that. Truly, people do not need that. Nobody I've ever met who was good at math ever gave a shit about trig. They were just like, use a calculator. It matters so little. No, Chodlioko, God, I love that name. Rahilda just switches, Rahilda is just a werewolf, and so there's day and then night. I mean, I'm paying for it, bro. Give me your deck. No removal for you. Give me your whole deck. Just hand it to me. You use trig a lot in framing roofs. Good for you. I don't give a fuck about roofs. That does make sense, though. Well, if you're gonna just hold all that mana, I'm not gonna fucking... think I'm gonna do? Play my commander? Do they get to see which card you heist? No! They do not get to see which card I heisted. We care about roofs so that you don't have to. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, though. I'm gonna heist you again, bro. I'm gonna heist you again right now, bro. Give me your fucking deck. Hand it over. Oh, this deck's stupid. Tarbeast, I had a lot of fun playing on Decked Out. That said, fuck you. I'm gonna kill you with your guys. If you have not watched my latest Decked Out episode, please go do watch it. It's their 50th anniversary. They're trying to make a big deal out of it. It was a very, very fun episode. Yeah, no, Heist is busted. I don't have the wild cards to make a 60 card deck, but I do know that Heist is stupid and wrong. Oh yeah, the new Veggie Wagon quiz thing was also very funny. Oh god damn it, I forgot to put the new roast live on YouTube. You guys, I'm gonna vomit. I always do this. Well, I'm just gonna kill you. I am just gonna kill you now to end everyone's suffering. Yeah, give me your fucking deck. I respect it. Going out on your terms. You figuring out the Narfi answer was funny as hell. Yeah, I freaked out. I freaked out when I saw the line. Any tips for new players? Zaku, across all things, I would suggest intentionally play and study good decks. Too many people, when they get into the game, get too caught up in the ego trip that is, I'm going to build my deck and it's going to be so good and cool and smart. Building your own deck because you want to do something funny, very reasonable. When you are trying to get into this game and learn how to play it, and particularly if you want to learn how to play it well, play good decks, but don't just play them on autopilot trying to get to the win. Think about, what is this deck trying to do? Why is that strong? What does a deck that is trying to beat this need to do? Etc., etc. Castle Beanstalk, I've done 2 roasts on Go Shintai. Both are on TikTok. I think only one is on Twitch. We also have Jessa Mosley. You've won the raffle for the next game, and while we wait for you to come on down, we're going to talk about high school speech and debate, which was Bear Jair's requested rant, and I was in my high school speech and debate class, and it was in Florida. And let me tell you guys something. There is the meme about the kids that are way too into speech and debate. And that is not nearly as bad as having to do a speech and debate class with the kids that do not give a fuck about speech and debate. As you might imagine, I was one of the kids that probably cared too much. And in an effort to be incendiary, I gave multiple debates in the middle of Florida about why abortion was good and necessary as a right. And that went super well. But I at least gave a shit about the class. I had to sit through other people. I had to sit through somebody giving a presentation, a football player give a presentation on why gun rights were important. And the crux of his presentation was bringing in a security guard that he had not set up ahead of time. He had not said, hey, can you come to this class during this period so I can interview you? He got partway through his presentation. The teacher asked him if he had any sources, and he asked to leave to go to the bathroom, then walked back in with this security guard who he presented as a source. And the teacher let it slip because she did not want to do the paperwork of failing this motherfucker and deal with the football coach being angry that one of his like fucking tight ends or whatever a position in football is got goddamn flunked. Jam, come play this fucking arena game with me. It made me so mad. I was shaking. I appreciate not living in the US. Exactly. That's so genius. It's not genius. It was not genius. It was a teacher being lazy because the American educational system is absolutely fucked. That's not genius. Elijah, the game raffle is not through Patreon. It's just through a raffle. It's just through a raffle on my Twitch stream. I thought he was going to do something much worse, like pull out a gun. The security guard did. The reason Monster, by the way, that was the guy's nickname, grabbed this security guard was because he was an armed security guard. And he just asked him, do you think your gun makes you safer? And the security guard just said yes. And he was like, which that part I did laugh a little. That part I did laugh a little, but I was still mad as fuck. But it was just the most like, I would have killed to have some other like way overactive yappy kid that gave a shit about debate class to be in that class with me, because it was just hell. It was just hell absolutely running the ones and twos on all of these kids, and they would lose all of our debates so badly and just not give a shit. They just would not care at all because they just wanted to get marked as present in the class and then hang out on their phone. And so I would dismantle them verbally, and it was just like, okay, can we go home now? And I would lose my mind. It was, you would have killed, huh? Like what guns do? Canceled. I mean, the thing is, I'm not anti-gun. I am just pro more gun regulation in terms of licensing and tracking, and you being in trouble if a gun you own is used for a crime because you are liable for it. Like, I'm so far left that you get guns back. That's my politics. Is I am not left wing, nobody should own firearms. I am so far left that, oh yes, we should own firearms. That's why Maud started playing League. Yeah. And then Jam, hit me with the... Oh, you got to update? Okay, yeah, I'll pick another winner. Bear JR, my friend, now that we've finished your rant, you get to play. We're going to do some of these random smasher passes while we wait, though. Pass. No, pass. Hard. I mean, if you got a sponge or like half a grapefruit in there, I would consider it. I'm going to pass for now. Yes, because Chandra's in it. And even if I have to go through one of these two things to get to Chandra, it is worth it. Nope. Don't. That's just a thorn. We skip lands. Oh, hell yes. Oh my god. I would retroactively get it with all of the previous things if it allowed me to get it with Bruna. God damn. Alternate art check real quick. Even more yes. Hell yeah. Easy. Easy peasy. And I would make her lemon squeezy. Alright, Bear Jer, I've sent you a friend request. Make sure to accept that. Drew Butler, how many board wipes is too many for casual commander? That really depends on your table. I think it is irresponsible to bring less than 3 or 4 in your deck, because you will simply just not be equipped for what's to come. And connecting to the Modern Horizons 3 thing we talked about earlier, I think the outcome of most of the power creep that we are seeing in Commander nowadays is going to be that the number of board wipes you need to bring in your average casual game is going to go up, because single target removal is going to matter less and less and less, because everything needs to be removed. And in the world where everything needs to be removed, the only thing that matters is a board wipe. Oh, fuck, it's the Jace deck. Okay. This won't work if I miss my second land drop. Sure. So yeah, it depends on the pod. I would say if you are playing more than 8 or more than 10 realistically, you need a very compelling reason that board wipes are an asymmetrical advantage for you and not for your opponents. Just gonna let them know what's coming. I'll let that enter with the... Oh, it's not even a creature spell. Okay. Karma, in Brawl, there's no self-respect anywhere. Brawl is just all hate all the time. That was foolish. I should have waited. Oh, wait. They're going to wait another turn or two because they need to be able to alt Jace. Or no, they need to be able to draw a card or whatever. I know it's Treasure Hunt, but I can't remember the specific shenanigan other than Treasure Hunt for this deck. Make treasure. Alright. And I can... Oh, they took it to hand. Okay. Fuck. Okay, so I think I let them play Jace. Yeah, that's fine. And I think, do I beat them to death? 5, 12, 15, 17. I do! Fuck you, Jam! I've beaten the child! Get decked, nerd. Yeah, get absolutely decked on, bro. Zaku, what commander would I recommend to a new player? I would definitely recommend picking a precon. I do not think there is any one specific commander that you need to work with. And then who else had won? Bear Jerry, now I'm going to challenge you. I'll switch to... Let's unlock the power of male pregnancy. You did, in fact, get womp-womped hard. Colin, hit me with that personal question. And we're going to... Let me look at where the power of male pregnancy is. I don't think either of these are the Quintorius that I have. Preferred underpants style. Tighter but not tighty whities. Whatever the thing in between tighty whities and boxer briefs is, those are the ones that I wear. Best game. I will be in MagicCon Vegas. I'll be in MagicCon Vegas and MagicCon Amsterdam this year. Like snug briefs. Oh, so it is boxer briefs. Sorry. It's the thing in between boxers and tighty whities, which is boxer briefs. I spoke foolishly. Okay. Do we keep this because of Ragavan? Probably. Weird but fun. Weird but fun when I see Ellish Norn screams to me. It's just everything that says... What the fuck are we talking about? Weird but fun. Turn 1 Soul Warden in an Ellish Norn deck. Fucking explain to me. Explain to me the weird but fun shenanigans that are going on here. So I think here we... The Ragavan plan is out the window now. We're abandoning the Ragavan plan. We're just not letting them have whatever ETBs they hope to achieve. Aggro Creepers, yes, we've looked at the weighted matchmaking a little bit. I'm not super up to date with the news. The weird but fun part is getting 1 million life and waiting for the other person to deck themselves. So true. Honestly, I'm worried that I need... Because they won't play their commander next turn. And I don't want to exile the removal just to fucking exile whatever thing I see them play. It is. So it looks like they just did Ellish Norn but focused on Phyrexians, which is, you know, that's a little weird. We need to do this. We can also Sunfall pretty soon. We'll take this. We have our 5th land drop for the commander. And then we'll tell them to cope and seethe when we borrowed time their commander. Oh wait, borrowed time won't work because it's an ETB. Let's see if they realize that in time to make me shit myself. They did not. Thank you. Who told Malt? My past self, because I have fucked that up before. Well, I only have one more turn of borrowed time, so I may as well get while the getting's good. But yeah, off stream I've tried to borrow time in Ellish Norn before, and it... True Butler and Real Deal Colin Beal, please hit me with those personal questions again. I do believe I have missed them, and I'm very sorry about it. Gold span, god damn it. Is that just a rock with eyes? Yes, it's the best. It is the single best pet the arena store has on offer. Oh, I got you. Then True Butler, please hit me with your personal question. Okay, toxic. So let's... Yeah, attacks or becomes the target. I am willing to take a hit from Ellish Norn to get a little bit of bonus value off of my Goldspan Dragon. Sorcery. I don't need that land yet. We have 6. We're already over Quintorius mana. We need consistent... Oh, God. Okay. Oh, I did you as well. God bless. Then we're caught up. Even if I don't technically believe in him. This is the most singularly normal life gain deck I have ever seen. It's the Phyrexia zone. I mean, we probably just Sunfall them. If we're being so real. My treasure tokens will go further, though, because I have Goldspan out. Oh, this is even better. Now I can do that, and then force them to recast it, and then Sunfall them when Sunfall is a much stronger card. Oh no, I can flash this in, yeah. So I'm gonna keep swinging. I'm gonna do mean things to this person. I could have played my commander there. I do want to hold the mana for Wandering Emperor in case they get crazy. Do I have enough? I have 6, 7. I have 13 mana. Oh, but not if I use all this. What was my favorite card from 1? I'm not sure. I don't know that I have a favorite card from 1. I don't think I care about the poison. I care more about them not gaining life forever than I do about the poison. Koth. Is that the guy that pounds you for just having mountains? I do get that. The mono red landfall did need the help. I so want this to be a surprise proliferate deck out of nowhere. They need Modern Horizons 3 to drop before it can be, but then it can be. Because the deck doesn't have blue right now. This deck is playing... This is the fairest Ellish Norn deck I've ever seen, though. This is far and away the most fair an Ellish Norn player has ever played the game. And they are going to pay for it. Oh, alright, hold on, poll. My girlfriend and I are looking for a split screen game to play together on the Switch, and we want to do Borderlands, and so the question is going to be Borderlands 1, 2, or 3. So all of you on Twitch, please help us decide, because we're probably going to get it today or tomorrow. White has a little bit of proliferate. That is true. I doubt they have enough. Three is trash, unfortunately. That's too bad. I was not aware that 3 was trash. I thought you were going to say my girlfriend and I are looking for a third. Absolutely not, but... Just get the Handsome collection. What is the Handsome collection? Jabba Kirk, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the Doghouse, my friend. 3 was fine, but 2 is... But it's worse than the other 2? Alright. Then I will try to guide us towards 2. Is there a reason you're not discovering? Penguin Jack, let me introduce you to the true power of male pregnancy. Because Quintorius Can says whenever you cast a spell from exile, you deal 2, gain 2. He lets you discover, which is a way to get a trigger early, but his ultimate lets you exile your whole graveyard, add a bunch of red mana, and then you can play those cards this turn. So the way I play this deck is Boros Control / Boros Looting, a little bit of Exile Storm, but it's Boros Control, and you just try to get Quintorius to 7, then you ult him, and then you storm off, and you murder your foes by storming off. Jabba Kirk, thank you for coming over from YouTube. Handsome collection has all the DLC. There is a lot. But yeah, Jack, because when I tried to play this as Discover, if I didn't go for some kind of Discover combo, it just like 5 mana to not win the game that turn is really bad in Boros in Brawl. Colin Beal, I don't play an Alfeshni. I do not play very many Exile synergies. If this was allowed to be a commander... If this was allowed to be a commander and I could play it in a 4-player pod, then I would have a lot of Exile synergies. But for the most part, what this deck has to be in order to survive is removal and card draw, because otherwise people beat you to death. Like if I take one of those turns to play an Exile synergy instead of board wiping, I get fucked for it. And now we win. Because we do this a million times. Honestly, looks similar to Urabrask in a way. It is very similar to Urabrask with a lot more setup. Like Urabrask has to go kind of turbo to get to the storming. This deck is much more comfortable just sort of sitting back and waiting and playing reactively and then storming off. I do like it very much. Most of my decks were made when I was in a bad mood. Like I think this deck was made when I was in a bad mood. This deck was made when I was in a bad mood. This deck I tried to make when I wasn't in a bad mood, and it still ended up being kind of mean. This deck wasn't made in a bad mood, so it's kind of fair. This deck just sucks. Bad mood deck, bad mood deck. Not a bad mood deck. Isn't the next deck roast this coming Friday? It is Wednesday, so I'm going to be sending out some reminder emails because there were people that did ask to reschedule, but it's next Wednesday. Good games, Jared Bear. If it wouldn't let you play your other deck, you might have to duplicate it for friendly Brawl. I know that's a thing a lot of the time, which it is very frustrating. Trash, if you're still around, you are the winner. and you can come on down. I feel like you may have been somebody that I asked to skip. So real deal, Colin Beal. Oh, you are indeed. Then Trash, send me your username or send me a challenge, and we will get into it. And again, anybody on TikTok that is around and watching, make sure to head over to Twitch to play with me or join in the raffle. I do believe we have some more Scryfall random smasher passes to catch up on. Angry Dolphins, thank you for the tier 1 Twitch sub for 5 months in a row, my friend. Welcome back to the dog home. And Better Skedaddle, thank you for the follow. Castle Beanstalk and Jabberkirk, thank you as well. Shadow King Gray. Alright, Colin Beal, I'm going to add you, but I'm going to do Trash's... I'm going to play Trash's game first. Trash, are you Cadius? Can't just be out. I can't just be out here accepting random challenges. Hard yes on this. I would request that she use the claws for back scratchies. Yeah, okay. If we don't get chosen for Wednesday, do leftovers get pushed to June? Yes, if you haven't been scheduled, if you have submitted, if you have signed up for my Patreon deck roasting and you have not been selected yet, you are likely going to be scheduled for the beginning of June. That does not count as your entry for June. That is just because I am limited by how many days I can be on stream. You will still get a separate deck roast for June. It will still be your May deck roast. It will just get fulfilled in June. And if you schedule again for June, yeah, I think we have to keep this. I need removal for... I've played against this deck. I fucking hate this card. It is another arena-specific piece of shit. I have 2 blue pips. I'm gonna secure my second black pip to get this downfall. Shaky? Yeah, it's shaky, Tesa. Yes, my list is full, Colin. Let me drop somebody. I should be at 199. Hold on. Okay, so they just made tokens. So now I have Getaway. I'll just hold Getaway to flash in if they don't play their commander, and I'll shoot their commander in the face if they do. Okay. Extort is probably useful to me. Oh, Liesa, please, yes. Yeah. I have enough that I have enough to spend my mana on. Oh, we're tutoring now. We're tutoring. I see how it is. Colin Beal, try adding me at 420 Booty Wizard, #15929. Prevent all combat damage we've dealt to creatures you control. Okay. So I'm going to need to counter that. Play your guy. Get some life back. Let's grind it out, Trash. Let's you and me grind it out. Kuro, you're back. Explain what Heist is. It's a good time, is what Heist is. Bahamut, expect an email after this stream. Choose a creature type. Yeah, we will counter target non-creature spell. Can't pay extra, but whatever. Comrade Kurt, thank you for the 7 months. Oh, 6 month streak. Thank you for that tier 1 Twitch sub. Welcome back to the dog home, my friend. We're probably just going to lose the beat down over time game. Okay, they're at least going for the Tesa plan now. Don't want to extort. And then we're going to go ahead and kill their commander as soon as it comes back in. Oh no, the goddamn auto tapper. The fucking auto tapper. Oh, now I'm going to lose. That sucks. Alright, I think we give up Veku. Yeah, I think we give up Veku because the 12 is going to be a lot. I do want to see what's coming. Holy fuck, that's so bad. Honestly, the fact that they're off the board all the time and then also have intensifies swacked onto them. Okay, now I'm going to hold murder mana. And I'm going to have a 4/5 lifelinker. Let's continue pressuring. Please die. Please do not have protection. Please, thank you. Good God, man. Fuck!
First you, then ghost.
Yeah, I can't let them keep that. Can I afford to lose the 2? I mean, yes. If they have a game-winning thing, then well, okay. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 2 creatures. Oh, but they can just fucking do the... God, I fucking hate Kaya so much. I think they do win no matter what I do. Yeah, you got it. I fucking hate Planeswalkers. I fucking hate Planeswalkers more than anything else in this game. Oh, and I ripped 2 lands. That sucks.
That's just a start.
Yeah, no blocks, whatever. Kaya's every version of Kaya I've ever seen is the closest I've come to walking away from Magic in totality. Like every Planeswalker, if there was ever one thing I could do to change Magic the Gathering as a game, I would remove every Planeswalkers without hesitation. I would not think twice about it. I would not accept constructive criticism. I would never lose sleep about it. Nicol Bolas was right. And Kaya is one of the biggest aggressors. Weakness sounds like a fucking Planeswalker lover to me. Sounds like a dirty goddamn Planeswalker lover. Just swing at them is the dumbest fucking argument I have ever heard. Like, that's the whole reason they're annoying, is that they either, like, they never add anything interesting to a game. Planeswalkers are only ever, you play them when you do not have board state advantage, and they immediately die because they have to die, because leaving them would be so stupid. Or you play them when you have board parity or board advantage, and then you just ruin the fucking game because you just sit there and win. Like, there's no goddamn, no game has ever been made more interesting because of more interesting, more fun, or more competitive because a Planeswalker was introduced. They are just like 3 to 7 mana ridiculous out of nowhere either ridiculous out of nowhere tempo swings, or are totally irrelevant. Either way, waste of fucking time. Like, there's just nothing worth doing that they add to the game. I think this person has just won because they're going for tempo and I am not going for tempo. And if they hit my commander, that's pretty good for me, because my commander's probably too slow to effectively address this. Yeah, okay. That's probably the best situation we could get into. Yeah, you won. Good game. Real deal, Colin Beal. I hated the original ones in Lorelyn, and nothing has done anything to change my mind since then. Yes, everything about them is bad. Everything about them has always been bad and will remain bad. GG, Colin. And will simply always be that. Like, just swing at them is the same argument as saying that ridiculously overtuned creatures die to removal. It is both true and does not matter in the context of how shitty they are for the game. Mustachio, if you are around, you are coming down to play the game. Elspeth existing proves Planeswalkers are fine. So did we miss the part when I said they're either ridiculous overtuned tempo swings or totally irrelevant? Like, the part that the fact that there are Planeswalkers that are not good does not change the fact that Planeswalkers that are good are game-ruining sacks of shit. Mustachio, it is 420 Booty Wizard, # 15929. Like, you don't have to remove every Planeswalker in the game to effectively remove Planeswalkers from the game. There's like 10 to 15. There's like 10 to 15 that you have to remove. And then the game is fixed because there's 10 to 15 that they made too fucking good. And all the others are nearly unplayably bad. So do you hate Planeswalkers that can be commanders? Ironically, some of the best, or like the Planeswalkers I accept the most, are the ones that are listed as this can be your commander, because the ones that are listed as this can be played as your commander are the only ones they gave a fuck about balancing. Those are the only ones they took longer than 3 seconds trying to decide if it was a reasonable card or not. So the ones that can be your commander, some of them are still like plenty annoying because they're Planeswalkers, but all the ones that have that little tag of this can be your commander, that means they get, the balance team got a whole day instead of their normal 1 hour to decide if a card was too strong or not. But I say Jace the Mind Sculptor is fine or not. Jace the Mind Sculptor being fine or not is probably entirely dependent on whether you're in a 60 card format or not. Like, this is a Planeswalker that if I saw this in 60 card, I would immediately shit my pants, because if you got like draw 3, put 2 on your hand, so Brainstorm. If you got to Brainstorm in a fetch land format, fucking ridiculous. Or even if you got to draw 3, if you got to just like set up your next 3 draws in a 60 card format, fucking ridiculous. In Commander, pretty strong still, probably not game ruining. And so there are inherent differences. Like, that's part of why I like Commander so much, is Planeswalkers are inherently nerfed because there are 3 people that can beat them to death, and that is where Planeswalkers get fair, when multiple people can JJK jump them. Mustachio, I have not seen your... I'll send you a Brawl request, because I've not seen yours come through yet. And then, like, Planeswalkers as commanders and things like Arena Brawl are... You know, it's Arena Brawl. Everybody is playing dog shit, and so I understand the other person playing dog shit. I run Royal Scions, and they don't seem too crazy. Those are probably not particularly insane. Yes, this is the epitome of Planeswalkers, where these would not be in the 15 that needed to be culled from the entirety of the game, because they do not demand that you answer them that turn, or you fucking die, shit, and lose. Mustachio, I am not seeing your request go through. Shadow Walker, I see a personal question from you. I also see a personal question from One True Willpower, and I see a personal question from Pants Maximum. If I were a Planeswalker, which would you be? Jace, most certainly. Either Jace or Raw. What about the transform Planeswalkers like from Magic Origins? In general, I think stuff that has to transform is more reasonable than stuff that doesn't. Like, having there be any type of hurdle involved is better than not having a hurdle be involved, period. Oh yeah, these are... These are pretty aggressively fair. These five would survive the Great Culling. They are pretty egregiously fair cards. I also think the new Tameo... Let's see. So on attack, investigate. When you brainstorm, flip her. That's a blank card. This is a cool art. Why are the abilities blank though? I don't know how I feel about this because it feels like nothing but the... I mean, actually, no, all you can do is uptick it. I feel like this fucks weenie decks, and weenie decks deserve to get fucked, so I'm willing to give it... This is the only Tamiyo I'm willing to give a pass, because weenie decks deserve to get shit on until the end of time, and I say that as a weenie player. I am... Well, only kind of weenie. I'm on I play Death and Taxes in Legacy, which uses a number of weenies. The budget Tasha uptick. Exactly. Like if this was like the Tasha effect where it was forever, horrible. But oh no, I need a 2x to get damage through. The front side is better. Like in my mind, if I was playing this card, I would be avoiding the flip. Because this is better to me than this. Until I have a sorcery engraved that I really fucking need back. The front side of this card, the front side of Tamiyo is doing absolute laps on the back side of Tamiyo. It is just running a clinic. Because this alt is sick. But evaluating or picking planeswalkers based around their alts is pretty It's a good Elspeth. See, this is one of the planeswalkers I fucking hate. Not because of how strong it is, but because of the gameplay pattern that it ends up making. This is like... You need to kill this thing. Because if you don't kill this thing, you're going to get beaten to death. But also, you need to get through 3 tokens a turn cycle in order to kill this thing. And otherwise get fucked. Really, I would not take nearly as much issue with planeswalkers if direct planeswalker removal was more common. Most of my problem with planeswalkers is the number of things that don't let you fucking kill planeswalkers. Alright, Mustachio, your request appears to have bricked Arena. We're also past 8, so that is where we're going to end the stream for tonight. We will be live again Wednesday doing more deck roasting. If you do not have an email from me yet, look out for it after this stream. Thank you to everybody that watched, followed, and subscribed. I appreciate all of your support. I hope you had a good Memorial Day. I hope you are having a good start to your week. And remember to stay toxic, everyone.